What is up, guys? It's your boy Lammy here. Guys, we already know that last year was Year of the Shadow, with Sonic Movie 3 being out, having all the hype surrounding it being based on Sonic Adventure 2 and, Sonic X Shadow Generations coming out. Guys, it was very clear and apparent that it was Year of the Shadow. He was aura farming the entire time. At the post-credit scene of the Sonic 3 movie, he saw Metal Sonic and Amy be introduced, and we did get a scene of Amy saving Sonic from a multitude of copies of Metal Sonic. Now, that leads me to a specific question, guys. Do you guys think it's going to be Year of Amy next or Year of Metal Sonic, or is it going to be a good balance of both? Now, when will that happen? I have no idea. One of those years of whom could happen in 2027 when the movie drops, or it could happen this year in 2025. But first, let's start with Amy Rose. Her and Metal Sonic both had their debut in Sonic CD. She's always been kind of introduced as like this, like the damsel in distress type of character, always crushing on Sonic too, always having love for him, and him not really reciprocating that because he's too shy. But she's never really had a predominant role as an independent, strong figure or character in the franchise, or some sort of leadership role, and we're finally getting a glimpse of that in this post-end credit scene in the movie, as well as more recent game titles and shows. I mean, we have Sonic Boom, where she's a lot more stronger and independent. We have Sonic Frontiers, where she's literally helping Sonic out while she's not even in a physical form. And we have even in the IDW comics, she's literally leading and helping the world during the Metal Virus arc, doing as much as she can. And this is something I've been really wanting to see for a long time, because, Sonic is my boy. Sonic is the guy, the go-to guy. But we need to give some spotlight and love to some other characters. Sega, please, we need Year of the Silver. It's not even funny anymore. Guys, we can literally see her saving Sonic from the multiple Metal Sonics once again. But not a lot of people were talking about this. Now, I'm not saying no one was talking about this. I obviously saw a couple of people talking about this. It's very clear that Amy knows how to fight Metal Sonic already. She looks like an experienced fighter in the scene. She looks like she has multiple different abilities that she might have learned, taught herself, or already had, that is finally being shown. We saw her flying through the air. She swung her Pico Pico hammer in the air. It came around like a boomerang. It hit and destroyed multiple Metal Sonics. But most importantly, she knows how to fight Metal Sonic, and she doesn't seem to be familiar to Sonic in the movies whatsoever. So they don't even know each other. Could she be possibly coming from a different timeline or universe with Metal Sonic? That is a good question to ask, considering that Eggman in the movie is supposed to, so far in the story for the movies, he's supposed to be gone. At the end, we saw that he sacrificed himself along with Shadow, although Shadow did survive. We never saw a scene or anything where it was hinting or implying that Eggman survived or anything. Also, with Jim Carrey saying that, this is his final movie, which, I mean, he's been saying that for the past 3 Sonic movies. He did say that if he likes the next script, he will be coming back. So, I don't know, could it be a movie thing where they don't bring Eggman back, like the main Eggman, but they have this alternate timeline Eggman or something? Who knows? I think that would be very cool. Or maybe they're gonna do something with Agent Stone. What if they make Agent Stone next version of Eggman or something like that? Because he was working alongside with him. He was an assistant, but most importantly, a friend. But then on the flip side, we have Metal Sonic himself. Now, we've seen him we've seen him a couple of times. We've seen him obviously in Sonic CD, where he was, he had his first debut. Then we see him in Sonic Heroes as Neo Metal Sonic, when he has this little rebellious arc against Eggman. And then we see him in even Sonic Forces. And, we all know Metal to be this kind of cold, calculated type of robot piece of metal, who just wants to completely outdo or destroy Sonic at any cost, by any means possible. Over time, especially in Sonic Heroes, they have definitely made his character a lot more complex. The biggest focal point of his character that we don't see in the mainstream games or anything is actually in the comics, where he kind of goes through an existential crisis, during the Metal Virus arc. I think I referred to that actually in a past video. But it shows his character development, and I want to know if they show any sort of character development within Metal Sonic in this next movie as well. Fast forward to Sonic Movie 3, yeah, Metal Sonic, basically trying to shoot down Sonic himself. Sonic dodges it, is he going to be one of the bigger villains or the biggest main villain in the next movie? Who knows? I mean, we have a couple pieces. I mean, we had a couple pieces of the concept art for the next movie, and the past movies that we've had for Sonic. I think one of them was actually it was just like, it was Eggman. He kind of looked like an emperor, like a king or something. And then he had Metal Sonic standing right next to him. But if that is for Sonic Movie 4, there's definitely there's something there. There's something there. Eggman has to be there, or some sort of person, because there can't possibly be a Metal Sonic without an Eggman. It doesn't make sense. So how has it been for the community? After we saw Sonic Movie 3, you know, we got the end credit scene that introduced Amy and Metal Sonic. Dude, guys, there has been an influx of Metal Sonic memes, Amy memes, edits, everything, anything you could think of. There was an influx of. How a lot of it might not even have come from the movie itself. I think just the popularity alone is starting to boom and birth so many more new fans and stuff that are easily jumping on, you know, the trends to make the memes and the edits and all that. But guys, there is like no shortage of Amy and Metal Sonic supporters on social media. Each side has always and constantly been claiming that their favorite character is going to get the bigger role in the next movie. And you know, I honestly don't have a guesstimate, a possible answer for who it may be. I think I'm just gonna have to wait. We might have to wait for the actual movie to come out in 2027 to even figure that out. Or like I said, maybe before 2027 we could get a year of the Amy or year of Metal Sonic before the movie's even out. I mean, it really just depends on the trends and how many people are showing which character any amount of love. I mean, it's 2025 now. You know, last year was Year of the Shadow. We have Metal Sonic fans, we have Amy fans, we have Silver fans. Guys, we need to show more love to Silver. Now, I think that majority of the community, the Sonic community, has shown love to Silver, but Sega most definitely has not. Guys, the last time we saw Silver in a game, like an actual mainline game, was like what, Sonic 06? And we we know how that game was. So I mean, technically before that, I guess it would be Sonic Rivals, I think, on the PSP. And oh, we even had the Knuckles spin-off movie, you know, the one that was supposed to be based on Knuckles, but for some odd reason they made Wade Whipple the main character, basically. We could get a Shadow spin-off movie, we could get an Amy spin-off movie. There's countless different options or possibilities that could be happening from now till the release of Sonic Movie 4. But yeah, you know, just like I said, there's a lot of room and potential for Amy to kind of take up this leadership role, or even become some sort of leader of a resistance. I mean, with multiple copies of Metal Sonic, it kind of raises a lot of different theories or things you can make up. You know, for example, the different timeline. Maybe there's a reason why there's so many Metal Sonics. Whoever was creating those Metal Sonics, which I'm assuming is Eggman or a different Eggman, maybe she comes from a timeline where there was a war. Maybe it could be going or digging into or hinting at Sonic Forces, something like that, some sort of universe like that. On the other hand, you have Metal Sonic. You know, his arc could go multiple different directions. I mean, we could see him return as a main villain, challenging Sonic, or we might even see his little character development in terms of him kind of finding his own desires and going against his own programming that Eggman had for him, so he can finally become his own person, or like have his own thoughts. So who's going to take the center stage in the next movie? Is it going to be Amy or Metal Sonic? Guys, you guys let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I'm not going to lie, I don't have an answer for it. I love them both equally, but if they pull this movie, the story writing off for the next movie, it could be a banger. Guys, if you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It'll help me in the long run and help me make more quality content for you guys. Peace out.